So hello everyone, hello guys, welcome to our video. By the way, I am Tristan Palabrica from BSIT 1E of Iloilo Science and Technology University, Baratak Nuevo Campus. And today I am going to show you on how to use a command prompt. So by the way, the command prompt is a text-based interface in Windows operating systems that allows you to interact with the computer by entering text commands. It provides a way to execute various tasks, including file management, troubleshooting, and running scripts or programs. So today I am going to teach you on how to create a command on using the command prompt. So we have here the sample of a command. So it shows here that it includes the folder number 1, and under the folder number 1 we have the folder A or a directory A. Under the directory number 2 we have the directory letter B or the folder letter B under the again, and then we have the directory letter C, and then under the letter under in this folder we have the directory 3 and directory 4. So by the way guys, this directory belongs to the directory of the music. So first we have the computer. So under the computer we have the folder user or the directory of the user. Next to the directory of the user we have the directory or the PC name directory. We have the Danica Ponce, and then the next is the music directory. So under the music directory it includes the sample here, the directory number 1 or folder number 1. It belongs to the music folder. So and then we have the folder number 2, folder number 3, and folder number 4. So under the folder number 1 we have the folder A or directory A. Under the folder number 2 we have the folder letter B and folder letter C or the directory B and directory C. And then the folder number 3 or the directory 3, and then the directory number 4. So to prove it, let's check to our file manager or to our file explorer. So first we need to navigate the PC. So we have this PC, click Acer. So under the Acer we have a user folder, so we need to click the user folder, and then under the user folder we have the Danica Ponce folder, so we need to click this. Under that we have the music folder, so here we go. So as you shown here, it shows that there are 4 directories, so it includes 1, 2, 3, 4 or 4 folders. So the same with this, we have the 1, 2, 3, 4 folders. So in each folder they have a folder also. So let us check. For the folder number 1 we have a folder letter A, so we need to check. Yes, it has. Then we need to check for the folder number 2. For the folder number 2 it has a folder B and folder C or directory B and directory C. We need to check this. So number 2, yes, it has 1, 2 BC. So for the folder number 3 it has no specific, or it has no folder under the directory number 3, and it has it has no folder then for the directory number 4. So let us check. No, the folder is empty. The folder is empty. So that's it. So today I'm going to show you or to teach you on how to create a directory or a command on using command prompt, just like this. So here we go. So the first thing we need to do is to search for a command prompt on our PC or on our computer by just searching it on a search bar, or just simply click the Windows key on our keyboard, just like this, and search for the command prompt, just like this. So click command prompt, and then here we go. So in order that we have a basis for this tutorial, we need to minimize this the screen for this command prompt. Wait a minute, just like this. We need to adjust a little bit in order that our file manager will be visible for us. So after that, wait a minute. So I'm just minimizing the screen. I'm just minimizing the screen for this in order that we have the basis for our command prompt that will show that our work is a correct or a reliable. So we need to click for the file explorer, and then we need to adjust the screen a little bit. Oh yes, it is. So first you need to follow the directory here, or the navigation here, just like this. For the PC, the letter C and the colon, it shows that we need to click the Acer for C and the colon, and then under the Acer we have the users folder, so we need to click users folder, and under the users folder we have the Danica Ponzi folder or the PC name folder. We need to click this, and then in order to proceed on our work, we need to change directory, or we need to go to the folder or the music folder. So in order to do that, we need to type cd for change directory, music. We need to click OK or enter. That it is. So as you shown here, we are already on the music folder. Let us check, and then here it goes. The folder or this folder is empty. So this time we are going to start on our tutorial. So the first thing we need to do is to create a folder, or either a folder or a directory 1, 2, 3, 4, as you remember on our basis or on our sample a while ago. So in order to do that, we need to enter md or make directory 1. After that, again md for the number 2, md for the folder or directory 3, and md for the number 4 or the directory or folder number 4. So that's it. We have already A4 folder on our directory under the directory of the, or under the folder of the music. So as we remember, under the number 1 or under the folder number 1, we had a letter A, right? Or a folder A or a directory A. So we need to do that, but in order to do that, we need to go to, or to proceed to the folder number 1 or to directory number 1. In order to do that, we need to change directory, no? The same with what we have did lately on our music folder. So we need to put CD number 1, or change directory into the number 1, and let's click enter. So here we go. Here it goes. We are already on a folder number 1. So in order to so the next step is to create a letter A folder under the folder number 1. So by doing that, we need to put md, or make directory, make directory, and then letter A for folder letter A, or directory letter A. We need to click enter. So we have already a folder A under the folder number 1. So another one is, as you remember, or as we remember, when we go back to our example, we have also a folder B and folder letter C that belongs to the folder number 2. So in order to do that, we need to transfer or change directory into folder number 2. But at this moment, we cannot just put CD number 2, because it will be invalid, or it will be turned into error. So in order to make this perfectly, we need to go back to the music folder, or to the music directory, by just clicking CD and then that, or we need to go to the previous directory, the meaning of the CD change directory to the previous, and then we need to click enter. So it is mean that we are already on the music folder. So at this moment, we need to go to the folder number 2 in order to create for a folder letter B and folder letter C. So in order to do that, the same process as well. We need to put, or to enter CD, or change directory number 2, and then enter. So we are already on the folder number 2. So in order to create a folder letter B and folder letter C for, or under the folder number 2, so as you've shown here, under the folder number 2, we need to make the same process, or the same step again, just like this, md, or make directory. So we need to put, or to enter md, or make directory letter B, and then again md letter for letter C, yes, and then enter. So as is shown here, we have already a folder letter B and folder letter C under the directory of, or under the folder number 2. So that's it. And then in order to show that, or in order to show our work, if it is already done, or if we met the sample or the bases that show a while ago. So we need to put 3 in order to show the outline of the directory or of the folder. So we need to put 3 and then we need to click enter. OMG. Oh, I'm so sorry. So that's an error, no? Which means I am not in the music folder and I am not allowed to put 3 in our directory if I am on a number 2 folder currently. So in order to do that, we need to go back to the music folder in order to show the all of the outline of the music folder and to show if we met the basis that shown a while ago. So in order to do that, we need to as you remember, in order to go back to the previous directory, we need to click cd that or change directory previously and enter. So as is shown here, we are already on the music folder, and at this moment we are now allowed to put or to enter 3 in order to show the outline of our music folder, the music folder, and we need, and by this we could figure out if we met the bases that we show lately or a while ago. So click enter and then ta-da! As our basis is, it is what our work today. So as is shown here, we have a folder or directory 1, folder directory 2, folder directory 3, and 4 folder or directory 4, and under the directory number 1 we have a folder or a directory. Under the directory number 2 we have a directory letter B and directory letter C, or folder letter B and folder letter C. So we need to check to the file explorer if we meet these standards. So first, in order to do that, we have to go to the C colon or on our computer, Acer, and then we need to go to the users. After that, we need to go to the Danica Ponce folder or the PC name folder. Oh yeah. And then after that, we need to go to the music folder, as it shows our outline or our tree for our command prompt. So as is shown here, we met the standards that, or we met the outline that our directory under the music folder or music directory has a folder number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. So as is shown here, we have the folder number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. And then under the number 1, we have the folder letter A or a directory letter A. We need to check if it is true, and it has, so it is true. And then under the directory number 2 or folder number 2, we have a directory B and directory C. We need to check if it is correct. So here it is. It has a directory letter B and directory letter C. And then that's it. That's how to create a command using a command prompt, or this is the way on how to create a directory or a command using a command prompt. But wait a minute. So however, if we want to remove the number 3 directory or number 3 folder, so it has a simple step, or it has a clue on how, or I'm going to show you on how to remove the number 3 directory using the command prompt. For just example, if you forgot that your project or your task is just to create a number 1, number 2, and number 4 folder only, or number 1, number 2, and number 4 directory only, but you miss out that it has you create a 1, 2, 3, and 4 folder instead of 1, 2, and 4 folder only. So in order to remove the number 3 directory or the number 3 folder in your work, we need to put RT, or remove directory, and then put or enter the number of a specific folder or of a specific directory that you're going to remove. For just example, the folder letter or the folder number 3. So click enter. Charan, the folder number 3 has begun. So we need to check using our tree, enter. So as you shown here, there's no folder number 3 already. And then if we're going to close the whole command prompt, or we need to remove all of the content of the command prompt, we have already a step on how to do this, by just clicking CLS or close, and then enter. Charan, it goes or it back into the normal state of a command prompt. But the folder that we created using a command prompt is still here, 1, 2, and 4 only, since number 3 has been removed. And then under the number 1, we have a letter A folder, and under the number 2, we have the letter B and letter C folder. So that's for all, or that is all that we have today. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something in this video, and thank you.